Do you like the title? Yeah, I do too. It's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes to come up with it. But you wanted to click, didn't you? I know you wanted to click on it. You wanted to find out what it's about. That's why I created it. With that being said, I think you should at least subscribe, click the notification button, like the video so we can conclude this video. Thank you very much for watching. It was a great pleasure to entertain you. All right, let's get on with this video, shall we? So, what does Robinhood, trading, what do they have to do with each other? If you're new to this channel, my name is Mariusz Konieczny. I run Microcap Explosions, which is a private membership website dedicated for small and microcap investments. I also published about 10 books on investments, one of which is available for a free download at microcapexplosions.com. Also on this channel, I reference 3 different companies that I own, which are Oracle, Voxter, and Globex. When Robinhood came on the scene, you had different opinions. And I guess the 2 distinct opinions are from people like Cathie Wood and then people on the other side like Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger. So let's just have a listen to what they had to say about Robinhood.
Robinhood is all about the user experience. And, we've been very pleasantly surprised at how many young people it has invited into the world of equities and options and so forth. I remember when my children were in high school and college, very few of them or their friends had any interest in the markets. But I think Robinhood has introduced a whole new genre to investing and thinking about their future.
Robinhood trades are not free. When you pay for order flow, you're probably charging your customers more and pretending to be free. It's a very dishonorable, low-grade way to talk. And nobody should believe that Robinhood's trades are free.
I do want to see how they handle the source of income when they say they don't charge the customer anything. I mean, it would just be interesting to watch how they describe it. I mean, but they have attracted, maybe set out to attract, but they have attracted, I think I read where 12 or 13% of their casino participants were dealing in puts and calls. I looked up on Apple, the number of 7-day calls and 14-day calls outstanding, and I'm sure a lot of that is coming through Robinhood. That's a bunch of people writing. They're gambling on the price of Apple over the next 7 days or 14 days. There's nothing, there's nothing illegal about it. There's nothing immoral. But I don't think you'd build a society around people doing it.
As you can see, of course, Cathie Wood thinks it's great and it's educational and good for young people. And of course, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger think that it's a bad thing. And of course, Robinhood will come out and say that they are trying to educate the young public, bring financial education to the younger people, make everything more equal so that they have access to the financial markets. But you know what? Behind the scenes, you know how it came about? You know how it probably went? It was more like, you know what? There is these idiots out there, children, that we could tap into. We could tell them that the trading platform is free for them, and it's not, and they are so dumb, and they don't know what they're doing, and therefore we're going to sell the order flow to the hedge funds that are going to be able to front run them and then resell those shares at a profit. But those children or these millennials, they're not going to know any better. But then when we get on TV, we're just going to say that it's great for the society. It makes them more educated about the financial markets. So just so that we look good. But in the end, we're taking uneducated people that don't know anything about the markets and then we're just going to sell them on a dream, and we're going to sell the order flow to someone else who's going to make money off of their lack of education. You see, here's the problem, is that Robinhood is a platform that makes trading very easy, okay? In other words, it makes switching from one position to another very easy because they are saying that it's free. There's no trading costs, right? And you and I know that it's not free because as a result of this, they are probably paying more for the positions than they would if they just paid the $10 or whatever for a commission. But besides the point, you see, the thing is that if you want to truly be a proponent of investing, intelligent investing, what you would do is you would increase the cost of transacting, okay? Anytime it's easy to transact, you're going to be inclined to transact a lot, okay? If it's expensive to transact, you're going to think twice about transacting. Think about your home ownership, okay? How often do you sell the house? Not very often. Why? Because it would cost you a lot of money to do that. It would cost you a commission with an agent. It would cost you money to close the transaction. So as a result, you are more likely to sit in your house, stay there for years. Now, if it was very easy to sell the house with a click of a button for $10, you would see more people transacting. And it's no different with stocks. If the transaction costs are low, what happens is that people trade more because it's easy, it's effortless. And so by Robinhood introducing a platform that is very cost effective to trade, this is what it encourages. And what it is, it's like giving children candy and teaching them about vegetables. Right? Those two don't go hand in hand. Unfortunately, in life, I wish it wasn't like this, but unfortunately, many of the things that feel great in the short term are usually not good for you in the long term. For example, this versus this. This feels great, but in long term, it's not that great. This doesn't feel great, but long term, it's great. The same thing with this versus this, or this versus this. But there's good news, because there's one thing out there that I can think of that feels great and is good in the long term, which is subscribing to this YouTube channel and watching the videos daily. But now let's say that you don't care. You're the kind of person that you don't care whether Robinhood business model is good or bad. Like you don't have any problem that they are telling its clients that the trading is free, but then they are hiding the fact that they are selling the order flow. Let's say that you're okay with this. You're just an investor and you will invest in anything as long as it's going to make you money. So let's think about it from the business point of view. You're Robinhood, right? You're a broker and you get clients that are trading on your platform and you make money from them either by charging them commission or by selling the order flow. It's pretty much the same thing, but you make money from them when they trade, right? That's normal. Now, would you like to have your customers, literally children that don't know anything about investing? And even though you might provide them with the education, you know for a fact that they don't care, right? They don't care about investing. They just want to click, make a bunch of money, draw a bunch of graphs, make money on stocks, crypto, whatever. They are hyperactive. They can't focus for 5 minutes. You know it's just going to be trading, right? And you know that trading, 90% of traders lose money. Let me repeat this again. 90% of traders lose money. It's a fact. So only 10% of them are going to make money. So you have a situation where you have a bunch of kids showing up. They don't know anything about financial markets. They're not interested in learning anything about financial markets, most of them. And 90% of your clients, probably more than that, but let's just stick with it. 90% of your clients are going to lose money, okay? So if they're going to lose money, how long do you think they're going to stay being your clients? Not long, right? You're eventually going to run out of the fools to sell your services to. And if you look at the Robinhood stock price, it reached as much as $55 per share, and now it's 72% down. Okay, there was all this hype about it, all this hype about new people, new kids opening accounts and trading and how great it is for society. They're learning and they're becoming financially independent, la, 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 la. And now the stock is down 72%, okay? Only because, some kids are not continuing to play the game, or the growth is slowing down, or the number of users is going down. That's it. That's all it took for this to go down. And now also because Robinhood's business model is, shady, right? Shady because they're lying to people saying it's free trading, but then behind the closed doors, they're selling the order flow. And now, the government is looking into this. So you have a business that 90% of your clients are going to lose money, okay? They're children that want candy, okay? And then the government has a problem with how you're making money. Would you like to own a business like this? If you look at it like this, then probably not. But when you are surrounded by the hype of these new companies, oh, we're going to do this, the revenues are going to do this, you're going to make so much money, it's easy to forget about those kinds of things. It's very easy to forget and be like, I just want to buy it because I'm going to make money. No, separate yourself and be like, whoa. What is this business all about? What kind of customers do they have? How do they get customers? How do they make money from the customers? What does it take to retain those customers? Things like that, just basic things that you would think about if you were starting a business. If you thought about it this way, then you probably would not be interested in buying a stock like this. And as a result, you wouldn't be down 70% on a stock like that. In summary, I really hope you like the title of this video. But there was a lesson here. And unfortunately, I wish it wasn't like this. I wish that drinking Coke and eating burgers would make you lose weight. I wish they were fantastic for us in the long term. But unfortunately, it's not. Unfortunately, what tastes great or feels great in the short term, most of the time is not good for us. So we have to develop discipline to go against that and think long term and think about, how can we achieve the financial goals by not wanting to be satisfied, not wanting to get the dopamine every day, every month, and every year. Thanks for watching.